Hey everybody, it's Ann here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got something a little bit different. This is what I've been calling over on my short form videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, the Phantasmal Flames Supercut. And I say called as if I've mentioned it a bunch of times. I think I've only talked about it 2 times at most. Basically what this is I started a series on my short form platforms called Phantasmal Flames Friday, where we open up Phantasmal Flames packs every single Friday trying to pull the Charizard X EX SIR. And there is my cat. She says hello, everybody. As part of that challenge, I decided to also see how many cards we can... Really? You are just the star of the show, aren't you? You're like, all these people are here to see me! Me! This is Kitty's channel now. Every time I pick her up to put her back down, she just jumps right back up here, so we're gonna just continue with her here. As part of the challenge, I decided to also see how far towards a master set we could get while chasing the Charizard. Definitely inspired by chases from Deep Pocket Monsters, Burning Shadows Sunday, where he's doing the same thing, as well as Alex Ketchum's team-up videos, where he's trying to pull the Alt-Art Latios and Latias from Team-Up. And the thing is, I have a ton of content backlogged. I open Pokemon cards all the time. I film them all intending to post them as short form videos, and even though I've been posting daily lately, it's really gotten backed up. And as part of that, I've opened up a ton of Phantasmal Flames since the set has come out, and I wanted you guys to be able to see what I've pulled that I've put in the binder towards this master set already, but I didn't want to take like a bajillion episodes to like catch up to Phantasmal Flames to where I am right now in the present day, and then in the meantime I can't really open any more Phantasmal Flames. So I decided to just stitch them all together into one long form video. The card opening itself is still going to be in a vertical format, but I figured I can provide some commentary as well and to make it more interesting. This is definitely a new territory for me, so we're gonna see how it goes, and if it goes well, hopefully if you guys like it, if I like how it turns out, hopefully we can do some more with this short form backlog this way. I think that could be cool, but if not, I guess I'll figure out something else to do. But enough of me rambling, we have plenty of time for that later, so let's get into the video. And here we go, diving into the first pack here, and I forgot to do this last episode, so I'm really sorry. I usually, going forward, at least I'm gonna definitely keep doing that, but I keep a pack counter of how many packs we've gone until hitting the Charizard. These packs are not going to count towards that counter. I don't remember exactly what pack we're on right now. I'll put it on the screen in editing. But yeah, these packs are not going to count towards that counter at all. But you can see we got our first hit of the video here, the Nimble illustration rare, and that is one we needed for the master set at that time, so it is in the binder now. I'm going to be really honest, I never saw myself doing a master set of Phantasmal Flames. I actually don't do master sets really at all. The only one I've done so far where I've gotten like all the reverse holos and everything is Stellar Crown, and that was because it was just such a small set, and I was like, you know what, let's just give it a try and we'll do that. So I have done that, and Phantasmal Flames is a smaller set too, but it's just, I actually do like Stellar Crown. I don't think it's as good as some of the other Scarlet and Violet sets. There's the Wigglytuff, that one we also did need for our master set. I do like Phantasmal Flames okay. I was talking about Stellar Crown, my apologies. That's gonna happen a lot, unfortunately. I do like Stellar Crown. I don't think it's as good as some of the other Scarlet and Violet sets, but I do like it. It's got the Bulbasaur, it's got the Squirtle, and I actually do really like the Terapagos SIR as well. Phantasmal Flames is just like, to me. It's just, I personally, if you guys have been around on my like short form videos, you've watched some of those, you have heard me talk about Obsidian Flames before, or as I like to call it, Obsidian Lames, and that's just because I don't think it's a super great set. It's okay. The SIRs are alright. They kind of feel, except for the Charizard, and the Dawn. The Dawn is also really nice, but the Lopunny and the Sharpedo, there may be one I'm forgetting, they are just, like, okay. The Lopunny and the Sharpedo, they actually just feel more like full arts to me, so it's just like, when you pull them, I don't know. I just don't think they're as good as some of the other SIRs we've seen and are going to continue to see, I think, in the Mega Evolution era. It definitely reminds me of Obsidian Flames in that sense, where there's basically just Charizard and nothing else, although the Charizard from this set is much cooler in my opinion, which is why I'm chasing it. I never bothered to chase the other one. I will say I'm having better luck with Phantasmal Flames overall than Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames we never got along, genuinely. Everybody's always talking about like how good the like pull rates are in Obsidian Flames and like everyone can pull a Charizard, and I did pull the Charizard Gold, but for the longest time, like I didn't pull any hits. For the longest time I only pulled, and it wasn't like I was just opening like, you know, 5-10 packs. I opened quite a bit of packs as the set was coming out, and it was in all these collection boxes, and it still is sometimes. And I remember at one point I only had like the Absol Full Art and the Charizard Gold. That's it. It's just, yeah, I'm having much better luck with Phantasmal Flames. As you've seen in this video, we've gotten quite a few EXs, we've got a couple illustration rares, and we got the Ignition Energy Full Art as well, just a few packs ago. Phantasmal Flames is pretty much old news at this point, though, because of the new set that's released and is continuing to release for the next, like, 3 or 4 months or something crazy like that. Ascended Heroes. And personally, that's currently my favorite set of Mega Evolution. It may be one of my favorite sets of all time. I think it's a fantastic set. I've opened a ton of Mega Dream, which is the majority of where the cards come from in the set. Love, 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 love Mega Dream. My favorite Japanese set by far. There's the Dugong illustration rare. Sorry, it's gonna be kind of all over the place for this video. I'm just gonna be interjecting like, hey, we got this thing. The Dugong illustration rare, and there's another Wigglytuff. Don't need that one. The Dugong I really do like. It's the first time Dugong's gotten like a special card in the TCG, and I remember a lot of people actually were really excited about it, which is awesome. Dugong is an underrated Pokemon, and even for like 151, I feel like it deserved an illustration rare, but at least it finally got one now, and it's really good. It's actually pretty cheap too, so if you guys really like it, definitely pick it up. I think you should have it in your collection. I think everybody should, honestly. Anyway, Ascended Heroes. It is one of my favorite sets for sure, but the release of the set has been just absolutely crazy, and I know tons of people have already talked about it online at length, so I won't harp on it too much. I'll try not to anyway. But the fact that like we only got one product on release, and we still only to this day have officially one product. I think people have found the 2-pack blisters we were supposed to get, the Eric and the Larrys, at CVS, that Mega Heracross shake there. That was because I've pulled that about 4 or 5 times, and I was pretty pissed about it. But yeah, we only have one official product right now, and by the time that you're going to be seeing this, we still have about 1 week-ish left to go, maybe a little more, a little less, left to go on when more products are going to be releasing, and I know that it definitely includes the 2-pack blisters and the Elite Trainer boxes. I think Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are supposed to ship out around that time-ish. I hope. I do have one. Really excited to get to open it. I hope I hit something really big, or else I'm gonna regret not keeping it sealed, honestly. And there's Dawn. Hi, Dawn. And side note, I feel that Grimsley should have gotten an SIR in this set. I love Grimsley. He's a great trainer. I love his aesthetic. I love his vibe. I loved seeing him. I played Black and White sort of sporadically when they were coming out. I never made it as far to get to him. There's our first SIR, sorry. Okay, I rewound a little bit. But yeah, in this pack, you see our first SIR of the set. And spoiler alert, I guess, the only one we've pulled so far. That is the Lopunny, and you can kind of see me shaking my hand around, and I should have left the audio in for this bit, honestly, but you can see me shaking my hand around because I don't like this one very much. I did not want this one. I think even the Sharpedo's cooler. I'm just not a fan of Mega Lopunny in general. So I was like, I had a whole thing. I was like, yes, but no, but yes, but no. Like, it's an SIR, but it's like not good. Yeah, that's tough. And could have been the Charizard, man. It literally could have been the Charizard, but no, we got stuck with Lopunny. But one more for the Master Set. That's a big one for the Master Set. Just not the one that I was hoping for. Sorry, Lopunny. As I was saying, I hope I get something really big from my Pokemon Center Ascended Heroes ETB, because otherwise I'm really gonna regret not keeping it sealed. And then we're not even supposed to get, like, booster bundles until, like, April, I think. I think there's other collection boxes coming out as well. If I remember correctly, there's like poster collections that have posters of Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir, and the Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir Mega Attack Rares have been turned into promos specifically for those boxes. I think that's super cool. I'm really excited for those to come out. I don't know exactly when we're going to get them, and who knows, at this point it could be delayed. Here's a pack that I forgot to speed up, so enjoy that. Just an absolute mess, and I've been really lucky. I've gotten Ascended Heroes fairly consistently since the set has released. I've done a couple videos of it on my short form channels. We're trying to master the entire set of 600 plus cards. I think it's like 612, 613, something like that, with all the Pokeball Hollows, Energy Hollows, Rocket Hollows, things like that. We're doing it all. I have not been collecting Pokemon since the 90s. I started collecting seriously around the Black and White era, and I wasn't like, I was a kid back then, so I wasn't like super into like what products are releasing and like the market and things like that. So I don't know if this is accurate, but I want to say, to my knowledge, this is the only set, Ascended Heroes is the only set we've had where there's been one product available on release day, and it's not been an ETB. I think this is the only set since ETBs started coming out that hasn't had ETBs like on release day, or at least this is the first set since ETBs became like a staple product in sets that it wasn't available on release day. It's just been absolutely crazy. And lots of people are upset, and like absolutely warranted. It feels like in a lot of ways things have been getting better for the Pokemon hobby, but this is like, this whole release is just a sign that things are pretty much still a mess. Pokemon is still like frantically trying to keep up. There's the Piplup. I love that one as well. The Piplup and the Dugong are standout illustration rares in the set, in my opinion. But anyway, Pokemon is still like just trying really, really hard to keep up with the crazy demand, and it's just getting harder. I even saw a clip of RoboSkills and Twice Baked Jake on their Card Lounge podcast. They were comparing Ascended Heroes cards to older cards, and not even like super old. There's another Piplup, by the way. Not even super old, but just like, I think it was even like either Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield era, and like the cardstock on Ascended Heroes was noticeably thinner than the older set, whatever era it was, and that just really, that was crazy. I personally didn't notice this, but I trust them. These guys are pillars in the community. They've been creating content like way longer, way longer than I have, and like if they have a problem, have noticed that and have had a problem with it, I'm sure other people have too. So it's just like, like I said, it's just crazy. The whole Ascended Hero situation is really crazy. I could make a whole video on it, honestly. While I have you guys here, hopefully some of you stayed this long, I do want to talk about my plans for this channel, specifically the long form side of this channel going forward. I've not been able to post nearly as much as I have wanted to lately. I'm really hoping to change that soon, and I'm hoping to just change some things up. I do want to get another video, like a proper video of me opening packs like long ways, sideways. So that will, I hope, come out sometime in late February or early March. I have it planned already. I just need to figure out how I'm going to film it, because I'm going to be honest, the filming setup last time was not it. So unfortunately I have limited space to film things like that, so I'm hoping that I can get something figured out so I can film that video with the new setup and share it with you guys, and hopefully it'll be better all around, hopefully for better lighting, hoping for better all around. And I do want to do more videos like this where I put up some of my videos I've already filmed. There's another Heracross. I think we've pulled 4 Heracrosses in this video alone. Put up another series of videos like this and just talk. I like that. I like to talk. I like to yap. I threw this Mega Lopunny full art. That's how much I hate Mega Lopunny. I hope you guys like it too. I will definitely write more of a script next time of things I do want to talk about, and probably will slow down the packs. I was worried about making them too slow, but I actually think I made them too fast, so we'll slow them down for next time, so you have more time to appreciate and I have more time to talk. without having to just randomly yell, oh my god, look at what we just got. I've also got some exciting news that will also change the setups of future videos, not just for this channel, but for short form content as well. I am going to grad school. I'm going to grad school in the fall. I've been accepted to a master's in human resources program in Washington, D.C. Very, very exciting. I actually grew up around that area. I grew up in Northern Virginia, so it definitely feels like going home after being away for so long, and I'm definitely really excited. So that's going to be completely different, and we're going to figure it out together, and we're going to open Pokemon packs along the way. It's going to be great. We are also nearing 100 subscribers on the channel. As of filming this, we are currently at 92, and once we hit 100, I definitely want to, hey, Zacian illustration rare, that's also a nice one. Once we hit 100, I do want to do a Q&A, and I'll maybe combine that with like a collection tour or pack openings, or maybe a bit of both. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I will let you know as we get to that milestone, or really once we get to that milestone, where to put questions for the Q&A. Not to brag, but I think I've got a pretty cool collection, and I haven't showed off the whole thing before, so I'd really love to share that with you guys. We're getting down to the end of the packs here, so now you kind of have a better idea of what's going to go into the master set, and I will show the binder as it is at the very end of this video up until the most recent episode of Phantasmal Flames Friday. The most recent one at this point being episode 2. 3 is going to come out after this video. And here it is, the Phantasmal Flames Master Set Binder. Shout out Vault-X. Unfortunately, not sponsored, but hopefully one day. Vault-X, please sponsor me, please. As of the day I'm recording this, which again is up to episode 2 of the Phantasmal Flames Fridays series, we are at 187 out of 214 cards. That includes all the reverses, all the ultra rares, everything. We are missing the Ludicolo and Yamper illustration rares, the Flygon illustration rare on the other page, the Togedemaru, and the Meowth. For ultra rares, we're missing Mega Heracross, Mega Charizard, Rotom, Mismagius, Mega Sharpedo, the Fire Breather, and the Punk Helmet Full Arts. For SIRs, of course, we are missing the Mega Charizard X, the Rotom, the Sharpedo, the Dawn, and finally the Mega Charizard X EX Mega Ultra Rare, or the Gold card. And for the reverse holos, we're only missing a small handful. Lotad, Boltund, Milcery, Zacian, Gligar, Vibrava, Sableye, Toxtricity, Jigglypuff, and Linoon, or Linoon, however you want to pronounce it. We are currently at 87% of the Master Set, and most of these cards, by the way, are from pulling. In fact, almost all of them. I've bought like one of the cards as a single, and it was the Toxtricity illustration rare. And there you have it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and watching my series as a short form content. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys will tune in to more Phantasmal Flames Fridays. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.